When he finished, I turned to him, I said, Aburo, what is all this action? Then she needs the church. He said, Pastor, who determines how you minister? That's what they want. That's what I'm who he got there and was doing what, and many of you do that. You want to sing and act the way other people are acting, but you don't know the instruction they had to act like that. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you go outside and you see a man just doing like this and dancing on the road, and won't you say he's mad? But he's dancing to music you can't hear. You have to stop defining yourself by other people's standards. Some of us like to dress, buy cars, live in houses. You know, listen, I am happy to live in a one-bedroom house until I build my own. One bedroom. I'm telling you, and I save all my money. I have this kind of crazy discipline about hating to pay rent. It's a bad thing about me. I'm serious. When we had the day with the Geo, they wanted to rent scaffolding to me at the price. That was almost like half of the price of. I told them, don't worry, I'll go. I bought money and made the scaffolding. I'm still using the scaffolding till today. I hate renting because I don't see why. So I would rather stay in one bedroom and save and move to my own than to stay in a 3-bedroom and be showing off and I have nothing. There are people whose cars are more expensive than the house they live in. Cars are 80 million, 40 million, and they're paying 5 million naira rent. Are you mad? I'm not saying, yes, you are mad because you are dancing to a particular song that nobody hears. Am I right? He must be mad now. So he's listening to something. I think what Pastor Isaac was sharing this morning. He wants to buy a car. His wife says, no, I need you to buy us a house. She's listening to something completely different. He said, look, I don't care if I take a taxi, but if I have a roof over my head that nobody can drive me out of, listen to the rhythm that he's listening to. And I'm not saying those people who buy those cars are wrong in themselves. I'm saying I can't do that because that's not the sound I'm hearing. For my life at least. I don't know if you get my point. Are you here? All right? Let's look at some notes. I spent some time. Because you are the object, because you are the one God delivers things through, you are critical. Listen to me. I'm not most people don't notice this. I'm not a singer, but I sing. I don't know if you understand the difference. I couldn't join the choir to help, and I won't stay on my lane. Matty Bossy, Dorcas's lane. Go on somebody else's lane, go to Mercy's lane, jump over somebody. That's me. I can't stick to that. So I know that's not where I'm supposed to be. But I'm still the vessel. I still have certain things that I must do. I was telling somebody right now that I was on my phone. Anybody who comes into the church and the camera pans, they say, "Iru pastor wolele." But they wouldn't know that I was getting instructions for next month. I don't know if you get my point. And if I say I will do it afterwards, I may not have the right atmosphere. So I was ready to sacrifice that, you know what? But I'm listening. I'm still listening. And I had to write it down because I will forget what I heard. God is not, I don't believe God makes copies. I think God puts his hand on us and each one of us has a unique fingerprint. So I don't expect my choir to sing alike. From Jesus Embassy, you could never have two of them, Tunde told you, two of them singing the same. No, everybody express what God is giving you, but make sure it's God that gave you. Are you here? So the state of the worshiper is as important. Are you here? Living for Jesus is better than singing. When are we going to learn that? When you see somebody, have you seen them? Have you seen them on? Have you seen it on social media? Some governor will kneel down in front of an Oba, or some Christian woman, famous singer like Mercy, something will come to this church, and the next thing she will do is kneel down for Pastor Francis and then stand up. And then everybody says she's very humble. Really? No, that's a public display. It has nothing to do with the heart. He's very humble. Look at him there. Look at the Jew. He's very humble. So it's very humble. You're just using superficial. No, when you see those people in real life, you'll be scared that they made it. I heard a story yesterday from this pastor. This very young man that's becoming very famous now. He said, this pastor, somebody came to us, he was deaf, she was deaf, and she came to him and said he wanted to be prayed for. The man said, he looked at this time. He said, look, come tomorrow. There are no cameras. So this pastor overheard him. Say, come tomorrow when there are cameras to record the healing. I will pray for you tomorrow. God will heal you. He said he got angry. And he wasn't supposed to be in the church that Sunday. So he said, no, that next day, he said, I'm coming to see whether God will embarrass this guy. I said, that day they had 2 cameras. And they said, where's the woman who came yesterday? Come on. And she came out and he laid hands on her and she got healed. And he was angry. He said, God doesn't care about the man's weaknesses. He doesn't care about his pride or his cameras. What he was interested in is that woman's deliverance. So when you are busy judging people superficially, God has bypassed all of that. There's a man who used to preach, Paul, and his wife Silas and their son Timothy. The guy will lay hands on people will recover. Meanwhile, Paul never married Silas and had the child Timothy. He just had a wrong doctrine, and when they corrected him, he stopped. You think God really cares about the little things? If not, you won't even be alive because you've made so many mistakes in your life that you should have been wiped out. Are you here?